After winning a national championship as a freshman, Jaden Cox fell short of that goal in his sophomore season. He knew something had to change entering his junior year if he was going to win his second national championship. I sat down with Jaden and he explained how he turned things around and returned to the top of the mountain in 2016.
For you this past season, leading up to the second national championship, was there something that defined this last season for you?
Not really, to be honest with you. I just, I knew what I wanted to do as a person and as a wrestler. You know, there were more things, you know, everyone, you know, kind of says like, yes, my diet was a big part of it, right, but it was more than that. There was more to what had to change than that. You know, I believe there's more with this team than that has to change if we want to get to where we want to go. Because like I said, like how you live your life off the mat is going to affect you on it. There was more to it than just the diet. There was more to my personal life, you know. There's more I had to figure out in here and in here. There's more, you know, I had to look at myself more in depth as a person. Once I did do that and I evaluated, and then I figured out who I wanted to be to make myself the best me as a person first, then, you know, the wrestler followed.
What caused you to take this massive introspective look and make all these changes?
Well, I think it's just a matter of my life, you know, and I've said this before in other interviews, like, there's a difference between happiness and being joyful. I've had great things happen in my life. I've had wonderful things come. I've been blessed with great opportunities and great experiences. But those are just moments that I was just happy, you know, moments of happiness. But in here, I was happy for that moment, and then afterwards it was just gone. You know, there was no fulfillment. There was no, I don't know, there just wasn't anything of it. So I was like, well, I gotta really figure this out. And I changed my outlook of, instead of looking for, you know, happiness with, you know, just a moment, I found joy. You know, my whole outlook of wrestling changed. How I look at wrestling changed. How I look at life changed. What I turn to in life changed. You know, that all those things changed. And even then, when I did that, and that's really a moment where you have to put your pride aside and everything and put everything down and just be like, what's wrong? Because everyone wants to be like, what's wrong with this or what's wrong with that? No, I looked, you know, me. What's me? What I gotta do? You know, and once you did that, you know, and anything, I've actually been even more blessed and have even more opportunities. It had just more love for what I do and more love for life, more appreciation of what I do. And now I find that joy. I find that joy in not even the outcome of wrestling, but just being able to wrestle. And that to me is awesome. I point up because, you know, that's really where the work had to be done. You know, that's for the most part when I'm talking about searching inside, you know, I had to search within myself, and, you know, and when I did that, you know, I find him, like, if you look at my Twitter handle, it says, you know, look within yourself and you might hear God. And that's something I truly believe. If you were able to put everything aside, put everything else aside, and you look within yourself, you'll find out the answers you need to.